Hey everyone, today's the last normal day for a while. I'm just gonna put that out there, cause a little suspense in your soul. I've been keeping a lot of secrets, like a lot of things have been in the works for like a year, all leading up to this point, and it is so overwhelming. Yeah, I just barely woke up. I'm headed to the gym, so don't be sending hate. Everything has led up, like everything in my life has led up to this moment. It's the calm before the storm. So I'm headed to the gym right now. This will be my last time going to the gym for, I believe, a full month. And I go to the gym like 5 times a day, 5 times a week. I wish. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I think I've been saying in the vlog, oh yeah, I'm doing that to feel good. I'm doing that to be fit. That was kind of a lie. I've been training. I actually have been training for something. I would not be going to the gym this much just to feel a little good about myself. I'm doing it out of necessity because I could die. I don't know, I could get real sick. I could get ill because of what I got planned. Okay, I just parked at the gym. I'm gonna hit my little workout. Workout includes stair climber and maybe going to the drinking fountain if I get a little thirsty. I'm walking into the gym. I almost got hit by like 3 different cars that were all backing up and not looking. And there's like a breeze, like really strong, and it's ripping through my shorts and it's giving me the shivers. Just got out of the gym. It was good. It was bussin'. Remind me to never say that again. Like, I did a really good stair stepper workout. Usually I get all itchy and like scratchy, but I am unofficially done with Accutane. My doctor said keep taking it, but I kind of quit cold turkey because I haven't broke out in like more than a month. Like, my skin is... Oh, I thought I saw that. My skin is pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. I don't know. Like, last time we talked, I'm not sure if I was exhibiting like bad side effects. Like, I started exhibiting bad side effects. I had to get my blood drawn. They thought my like liver was failing, and then they found out like it kind of was, and so they decreased my Accutane that I was taking. Like, I went from taking 2 a day to 1 every other day since there was so much fat, I guess, in my liver. And I walk on the stair stepper every freaking day, so I was like, there's no way, but they're like, you got triglycerides, you got something else, you got a fatty liver, which was really quite offensive and put me in a bad mood. I don't know, I never thought like I was someone with a fatty liver, but I guess I was. But now I own it. Now I claim it. Like, I was a little bit embarrassed at first, but who cares? And yeah, that's like keeps me from getting all itchy and scratchy when I'm on the stair stepper, like right before I start to sweat. It's like spiders everywhere, but now it's not. But yeah, I still do have some side effects. Like, I get these random rashes, like all over. They'll just flare, and it's just really bad. And then I also get like little slices everywhere from, I guess, my fingernails. Like, my skin's really sensitive. I am hungry. I'm a little thirsty, so I'm gonna go get myself a drink, and then I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. And we gotta hurry up with this because I have to sneak into my BYU class like less than an hour. So I have to eat and be ready. I have to eat, shower, pick out a good outfit, and then sneak into my BYU class. So I gotta get rolling. Just got back from Taco Bell and I got a little drink too. I always take like a little sip of this and then kind of chase it down with a protein drink and then drink more of that. But I went to Taco Bell and I always get like chicken power bowl. I always pull up, say, gotta get a chicken power bowl. I ordered and they're like, do you want a chicken power bowl or a cantina power bowl? And I said, cantina? And then I said, which one tastes better? And then they went and asked their manager, and they're like, our manager says the cantina. So I got the cantina one. I'm hoping it tastes good. It better. Like, I'll be so upset if this doesn't taste as good. Why is my voice shaking while I'm shaking this? If this doesn't taste as good as the original, I'll honestly scream. Also, when I went there, like, I heard him talking inside the restaurant, and they're like, yeah, he's here all the time. Like, he's here, like, practically every day. And then the manager told the workers to tell him that they loved me since I'm always there, which was very nice, but I'm not sure it's a good thing for, like, I'm not sure it's gonna help my self-confidence that, like, that I'm being acknowledged for, like, being the MVP of going to Taco Bell. I don't think that's a good, like, achievement to have. I don't think it's a really good compliment to get. Okay. This is better. It's kind of like, it's seasoned way more. And it has freaking purple, like, cabbage or whatever in there. This is good. Like, this is definitely better. I gotta scarf this down and then hop in the shower, and hopefully I'll look presentable for my class that is coming up in like 30 freaking minutes. I'm panicky. Fit check. So I'm wearing this little horse. Oh my gosh, that's a dog. Okay, it's a dog and like a couple horses. Ignore all of this. It'll make sense when I tell y'all my huge announcement. Just block it out of your head. I also did make my bed. Also that rhymed. I'm wearing these waffle Nike shoes that I just got recently, and then mismatched socks since I couldn't find the one that matched the red one. And then I'm wearing these kind of cut off jeans with these stringies. And yeah, that's the fit. My hair's not cooperating today. As you can see, I kind of got like a modern mullet thing going on. Yeah, it's not cooperating today. I didn't put like any product in my hair, so it just kind of looks like a mess, but we are just gonna own it. Okay, we gotta go right now so I can beat traffic and be to the class on time. So let's go to the car. We're pulling up to BYU, and this is the only stressful part of sneaking into class is you have to go through their campus security, and then they're like, are you a student? And they're kind of like really intense about it. They're like, are you a BYU student or an employee? And I'm not. And so I'm like, I'm a visitor. And then they're like, okay. One time they're like, we're gonna have to see some ID. And I had to go through my wallet and prove that I'm not a student at BYU. And my proof, it's the super old college ID card from when I used to go to in-person college. And if they would have looked at it, they could tell. They're like, this is 3 years old. Like, if they would have looked closer, they probably would have thought I was lying. They're like, this is an expired college ID. Can we make trucks illegal? They take up so much freaking space. Oh my gosh. They take up the whole parking lot. So the class I sneak into is this entrepreneurship class, and they just kind of have like local business leaders talk and present. And it's just a good time. Like, they talk about like setting yourself up for financial freedom, like investing. It's kind of like a nerdy class. I'm kind of becoming a finance bro. I've been really working on being like financially literate. I don't know, there's a lot of like big boy stuff going on in my life, you know, like I'm making a mortgage payment and paying taxes, and I just kind of want to be aware of like what I'm paying, what's going on. So it's been pretty fun to learn. But I gotta pick it up to a trot. It is so noisy and it's so windy and it's messing up my hair that was already messed up. I just got back in my car from the middest day of class I've ever had. It was not like interesting today at all. It was just about growth and a lot about Legos. And I love Legos, like I'm all about them, but like I don't want to talk about Legos for 30 minutes. But it was kind of sad, like saying bye to all my classmates. I was like, bye, I'll never see you guys again. And some of them were kind of puzzled. I think some of them were wondering, like, we got finals next week. I think a lot of people really adopted me and started thinking I was in that class. But it was kind of fun. Like, the best part of sneaking into classes is just hearing like the crazy deadlines or like all the big final projects everyone has to do, and just thinking to yourself, well, I don't freaking have to do that since I don't even belong here. I've got to tell you everything that's going on. You guys are gonna lose your marbles, hopefully. Like, it's crazy. I have been so stressed for probably the past like 4 or 5 months, and just keeping it under like lock and key. No one's really known about it. I've told a couple people. Like, my siblings were sworn to secrecy. I just barely gave them like the thumbs up that they could tell people. It really has been like probably the biggest kept secret that I've ever had. I think we're about to a year. Like, I've kept it a secret. No one's really known for a full year. And I'm about to tell all of you guys. I'm so excited to tell y'all. So let's go home. Just get ready. Okay, before I tell y'all the news, this is what my room has looked like for the past like 2 weeks. Just look at everything. Everything all laid out. Looks like I'm packing for a trip. This is my bedroom. That's what my bedroom looks like. And then this is what my loft looks like. Just a freaking disaster. It's a mess. Oh my gosh. This has been like this for like probably a month and a half. Just a freaking mess. Okay, drum roll, please. So about like 2 months ago, I posted these emojis. So we got a island, we got a mountain, and then we got a graduation cap. One of these was completely obvious. The other two kind of cryptic, kind of a little mysterious. That is the order of events of what is going on in my life. So we're gonna start off at the island emoji. I had the middle emoji, the mountain. I've had that planned for like a full year now. The island one I found out on freaking Christmas Day. It's my grandparents' 50th, maybe I should call them and double check. I think 50th anniversary. And they decided, they're like, we're taking all the grandchildren, Someone's calling me, hold on. Literally imagine having the most exciting news to say in your freaking life and then having to answer a dang phone call from a construction person. I'm very upset. Oh my gosh, I've been hyping up this moment. Like telling all of you guys what's been going on, I've been hyping it up in my head for like a full year. Okay, so Island, they said 50th anniversary, we're taking all the grandchildren, all the aunts and uncles to freaking Hawaii. So I asked my grandparents, when are we going to Hawaii? I have this other trip planned, let me know. And they said, okay, we are going on. Is that like telling people when I'm not gonna be home and they can rob me? So I asked my grandparents, when is this trip going down? And they're like, okay, we're gonna leave pretty much the last week of March. I gasp. I am so scared. Not only is my freaking trip the first week of April, I also have my senior capstone class, which is my final college class ever. It's this huge project. I have that going on too. And I really had to think in my mind, like, holy cow, what am I gonna do? But we moved things around and I had to take an accelerated college course. Basically, I had to like put all of my final project in like 2 months' time. And I thankfully got it all done yesterday, but just keep that in mind. Like when you're like, oh my gosh, TyBott, where's the vlog? Just think of me with like a little textbook and like a typewriter, like typing up freaking everything and trying to do my final project. Hopefully I passed the class, we'll find out. This is all going on. And so we are flying to Hawaii tomorrow. So literally tomorrow, I'm packing for Hawaii. Get this. So we land at midnight. I come home probably 3 or 4 hours, and then I'm going back to the freaking airport for the mountain emoji. The mountain emoji represents freaking Mount Everest. So some background of going to Mount Everest. So rewind back in time with me. I don't know why I'm doing this, but honestly, I should whip this out at parties. It's kind of nifty. Picture yourself, April 2023. And there I was, just on my phone, looking at Snapchat. And I see this Snapchat from my friend Charlie. And she says, I can't believe I'm doing this. And she posted this on her friends only Snapchat. And I look at it and it says Everest in the corner. Oh my gosh. When I tell you guys, I like lost it. I slid up so quick. I said, is that Mount Everest? Is that Mount Everest? Since you guys may not know this, but I am obsessed with Mount Everest. I've always like wanted to climb it to the top. I've always wanted to go to Nepal for years. Like years I've been obsessed. I've read Into Thin Air. I've read so many books. Like when I was growing up, I had this choose your own adventure book. Like you would read it and you would flip to page 9 and it would like take you to the journey of Mount Everest. And honestly, every time I read that book, I'd freaking die. Besides the point, I saw that, I freaked out, I slid up, and their group was full. I was so sick. But then Charlie said, okay, well, let me see if anyone drops out. Like, we'll see if someone drops out, and then maybe you could go. I wait weeks. Probably 2 or 3 weeks, someone drops out. And I've never taken a spot so quick. I have just been so excited, but I've had so much going on. Like I've had to focus on other things and it was just like lingering in the back of my mind for the past year. And it wasn't until like 2 months ago that I really started thinking, okay, what do I need to get? What do I need to buy? What do I, like, supplies do I need to be ready for Mount Everest? And that's when I found out I freaking have nothing. I live in Utah. Everyone here skis. I don't ski, so I have like 0 winter equipment at all. I had to buy like the bare minimums. Like a rain jacket I had to buy. a big old coat I had to buy. And I also had to buy like hiking shoes. Everything together, this is a very expensive trip just because I was not prepared for the winter at all. Not prepared to backpack. I don't think I've ever gone backpack in my life. I think I've done like a day backpacking trip, but isn't that camping? Like this is all very new to me, but it's my dream. So I was just thinking I have to sacrifice. What's the worst thing that can happen? Frostbite? Lose a limb? Die? I don't know. I was like, that's the worst that can happen. And the other worst that would happen is regret. And I don't want to regret. I'd rather get frostbite than like regret, like never pursuing this dream of going to freaking Mount Everest. I'm so excited about it. Like I'm genuinely, I'm so excited. But I've just been working on getting everything together for it. I don't, like everyone else in my group knows day to day the freaking itinerary for Everest. They've been studying it forever. I've been focusing on my college classes. I've been focusing on a bunch of other stuff. I kind of know, I know like certain pinpoints. I know like we fly into the freaking most dangerous airport in the world. I know like we're in Kathmandu. I know like certain things. I know that I'll be celebrating my 22nd birthday pretty close to Mount Everest. We won't be there. It's like the day before we actually go to Mount Everest base camp. Like I know those kind of things, but like everyone else in my group knows like everything that's going down, and I've just been like detached from it. So it's been very, very stressful, and it's been very stressful trying to figure everything out. I just barely got my bag. It finally delivered. So I'm hoping everything fits, and basically I have to finish packing for Hawaii and Mount Everest tonight because I leave to Hawaii and then I only have 3 hours when we come back from Hawaii until I freaking leave to Nepal. That's what the mountain emoji is. It's so crazy. I'm so excited to bring y'all along. I'm gonna try and make like a really good video. So subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Stay on the lookout for all that Everest content, all that Hawaii content. But finally, so that's the big announcement. This other one's like kind of big, but more like nerdy. So this graduation cap emoji, that was the last puzzle. I'm getting my bachelor's degree for my degree, communication. A lot of people think it's communications. No, it's not. It's Bachelor of Communication. Honestly, maybe it's communications. We'll see. I had to like write. My college is randomly doing a valedictorian. And somehow I got selected to audition to be the valedictorian, and I had to write a speech. I have not heard back if I'm gonna be the valedictorian, but hopefully I don't. I'm coming back from Nepal, and then I only have a couple days until my graduation, and there is such a good chance I'm gonna get like a Parasite. Since in Nepal you gotta purify all your water, you gotta do all this stuff for the drinking water. I just feel like I'm the type of guy to get a Parasite. Like, look at me. I'm the #1 candidate to get a Parasite. I really feel like it. And it's not like an insult. It just seems like I got a Parasite already when I'm looking at myself. So I don't want to be up on stage and maybe vomit. But I submitted a speech. I haven't heard back yet. Hopefully I don't get it, because if I do, then I'll have to be practicing my speech on the slopes of Everest for score, you know? Please, please no. Like, that's so stressful. It's already stressful enough that I have to wear a cap and gown and walk across the stage. That's my final piece of the puzzle. We're hoping everything goes smoothly. I haven't heard back my grades. I don't even know if I passed my final class yet. It's not been graded. I may have to be typing my essay while I'm in Nepal. I may have to be typing it in Hawaii. But it's just gonna be a roller coaster for the next like month and a week. It's gonna be so crazy. Things are gonna go wrong, things are gonna go right. I don't know, honestly, the peak of my life. Like, if you just barely discovered my YouTube channel, my TikTok account, like this is probably the peak of all, like everything has led up to this point. What's crazier than Mount Everest? And what's crazier than going from Hawaii, like the lowest possible altitude there ever was, like Nepal? It's gonna be so crazy. Let's hope I'm in shape. Oh, like y'all are gonna lose it. Just to show y'all like all the red flags about me going on this trip though, is these are my hiking boots I bought, and I bought these probably like a year, oh no, Black Friday. Black Friday is when I bought these. And I've worn them like probably twice. And everyone else in my group has been wearing their boots for months, like breaking them in. I've worn these twice and I'm about to wear these every freaking day for a full month. And everyone's worried about chafing. Oh, chafing. Oh my goodness. Don't ask me how I'm getting that degree. Well, I don't even know if I got it. But people are worried about chafing and blisters, but I don't think I've ever got a foot blister before. Well, one time I did, but it was playing pickleball barefooted, and that's how I got it. But I don't get blisters on my feet or my ankles. I don't really mess around with that stuff. I can't remember ever being chafed. So, like, these are not broken in at all. So I'm kind of worried about that. Yeah, it's just gonna be a roller coaster. Buckle up, get ready for some very good content, hopefully. Well, hopefully I'll be able to film content in Nepal because I have to get a freaking solar panel to charge like everything since there's not really power for like a lot of the hike. But that's the big announcement. Thank you guys so much for your patience or like trying to figure out what was going on. Oh, why is TyBott not vlogging? Like, it was hard for me to vlog when nothing exciting was going on. I was just doing my deadlines and doing everything else I had to do to prepare for this moment. So Hawaii tomorrow, we gotta wake up super early and it's just gonna be so good. So get ready and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.